plug for cabaret. Maybe not so shameless. Come see it if you want to see us in less clothing. Yes, please.
Okay, I'm actually taller than 5'8", so I'm gonna move this podium and put it where I can see. All right, class. So I was working retail this break at a place called London Harness, selling leather goods. My friends, or some of my friends, got really excited whenever I would tell them this. And one guy came to visit me wearing a studded gag mask and tearaway pants. I was selling an Italian wallet to a Vanderbilt. Not that kind of harness. Not that kind of leather. Although it was a shame because it meant that I couldn't get an employee discount for all my special Christmas gifts. We get weird people coming into London Harness, even when they don't think that it's all about S&M. It's in downtown Boston, so there's this one homeless guy who comes in. He'll go over to the chessboard, he'll move one piece, and he'll leave. And one of my coworkers will go over, play for the other side, move one piece, and he'll go back to whatever he was doing. The other guy comes in like a week later, moves another piece. They play the world's longest game of chess. They write check in the dust that forms in the middle of the board. But the really kind of distinctive thing about this guy is he wears a manila envelope on his head. Except he gets really defensive if you notice it. So either he's betting that while the aliens can intercept brainwaves if they're not protected, they can't see him. Or he's just protective of his economical but avant-garde head fashion. I mean, in these tough economic times, it's harder than ever to stay warm. And if this trend catches on, the post office will raise the price of manila envelopes, and then where will he be? But then there's this lady that I call the Duchess. She flounces in wearing this holiday sweater with big Scotty dogs on the sleeves, and I swear there are jingle bells knitted into it. And she's wearing a sideways fanny pack. Okay, I'll be in a second. Like that. And she starts to talk to us like she's Queen Elizabeth. She buys a $400 painting, and then her cell phone goes off in her fanny pack, the Macarena. She lets it ring. Not only does she let it ring, she starts doing Macarena. I mean, I think it was her cell phone. It could have just been her hourly Macarena break. So at this point, I'm just thinking, which is it, lady? I mean, you own horses and you have a fanny pack? Don't you see that this is the start of a dangerous trend? Next thing you know, Manila Blahnik will start doing orthopedics, and Versace will have stirrup pants. And again, this is an economic problem. If the rich become practical, then the prices of dowdy clothing will skyrocket, and where will soccer moms be? Oh, sorry. Well, luckily, okay, good news for you guys. Judging by the customers, I don't think that it's spreading, because rich people are still just different from the rest of us. I mean, okay, here's how they react to the recession. This guy, he's on his phone, he walks into the store, he's like, Manny, the Dow dropped again? God damn it. And he puts it down and he goes, is that on sale? Why is that not on sale? I will only buy things that are on sale. And you go, sir, it's on sale. And he says, oh, it's 10% off? Well, in that case, I'll take 4. Do the math. You guys are accountants. But it's not just the customers who are strange. I mean, how are you supposed to react when your 60-year-old coworker starts hitting on you and telling you dirty jokes? I mean, it's totally inappropriate. He tells me this one about a hooker, a nun, and a priest, and I'm like, dude, stop. This is a classy establishment. Have some dignity. Anyway, you're telling it wrong. He walks up to the nun and says, this is an intervention. You've got to get rid of that habit. So there are perks to hanging out with older people, though. I mean, they don't get fashion, and that can just be hilarious, or can go to your advantage. I mean, I have this one coworker, Margaret. which is how you say her name. And she has this sweater thing from her sister. I mean, speaking of alien garments, this thing was designed for one of the creatures from Close Encounters of the Third Kind. It's like one of those all-purpose suits from the Lorax made out of the truffula trees that have like the limbs. You can wear them however you want. So it's open in the front, and if you hold up the openings, all these really strange geometric shapes hang down. Here's the weird thing. It works on me. On Margaret, it is like bumps and folds and it's dumpy, and on me it's a glorious waterfall of wool and angora. I'm shocked. But apparently, it's my Amazon stature. And I know what you'll say, oh, you're so tall like a model, go play basketball. You're so lucky, blah, 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 blah. Well, first off, no. When you have to order extra tall pants from a warehouse hidden in the jungles of Bangladesh, where they use toddlers to stitch on the extra inches, pay them pennies for it, and charge you $40 for each additional inch, you are not lucky. It is a miracle that I own clothes at all. And they haven't been used as tourniquets for 3-year-olds in industrial sewing machine accidents. But another problem, if I want to get the nice like butt tuck and leg sculpt effective high heels, my date has to wear stilts.